So in this problem we have been given three equations, that is a cube plus a plus 1 is equals to 0, and another equation b cube plus b plus 1 is equals to 0, and the last equation is c cube plus c plus 1 is equals to 0. And then we have to find the value of expression a raised to the power 9, b raised to the power 9 plus c raised to the power 9. And we have also given that a is not equal to b, which is not equal to c. Now if you see these three expressions, then it seems this is ABC in this case is a solution of some cubic equation. Basically all three are a cubic equation, a raised to the power 3, b raised to the power 3 and c raised to the power 3. So these are cubic equations. So a closer look clearly says that if I have an equation something like this, x cube plus x plus 1 is equals to 0, then ABC are the solution, or ABC are the root. Because if you put a in this expression, so if you put x is equals to a, then what we will have? We will have a cube plus a plus 1. And which is known that if this is equals to 0, so this means this is equals to 0. So a is a root for this equation. So I can say basically a, b, c are three roots of this equation. A, b, c are three roots. A, b, c are three roots. Now if I have a cubic equation, let us say if I consider the general cubic equation, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equals to 0. So this is a general 3-degree equation, and 3-degree equation has three roots. So in this case let us say alpha, beta, gamma are the roots. So if we have three roots, then we know sum of the roots, that is alpha plus beta plus gamma is equals to minus b by a. So in this case we have b is here, that is coefficient of x square, and a is basically coefficient of x cube. Similarly we know that sum of the product of two roots, alpha beta beta gamma plus alpha gamma is equals to c by a. So this will be c by a. So c is the coefficient of x. And then finally we also know that the product of roots, that is alpha beta gamma, is equals to d by a. So we will use these three rules, that is known result. So this is a result for a cubic equation. So let us try to use this result. So what I have in our case, we have this expression. So this is simply, I can say a in this case is, I can say ax cube, and there is 0, that is b is equals to 0 in this case I have, and basically I can say a is equals to 1. So let us write 0x square, and then I have 1 times x plus 1 is equals to 0. So if I compare with this expression, that is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equals to 0. So I can say a is equals to 1, b is equals to 0, and c is equals to 1, and then I have d is equals to 1. And the roots for this equation, roots are a, b, c. So I can say in this case alpha is equals to a, and beta is equals to b, and gamma is equals to c. So three roots are a, b, c. So now I can say a plus b plus c, that is alpha plus beta plus gamma. So this expression is equals to minus b by a, and minus b by a, this means 0 divided by 1. So this is simply 0. Similarly, I will have AB plus BC plus CA that is this expression alpha, beta, beta, gamma and alpha, gamma, this is equals to C by A. So now in our case we have C is equals to 1 and A is also 1, so this is equals to 1. So you see here this C is equals to 1. And finally product of roots, that is alpha, beta, gamma, that is A, B, C, is equals to D by A, that is D by A, that is 1. And this is coming from alpha, beta, gamma is equals to D by A from this expression. So now I know, so these are the three results, that is important result. So we will use these results. So this is simply equals to 1. So I can say this is equals to 1. And then we have the third result, that is A, B, C is equals to 1. So now consider this one. And we can square both sides. So if I square both sides, so what I will have, so let me write here. So I am writing here A plus B plus C, and if I square this and this side also a square, so this will be 0 only. So this side we will have 0, but this side we will have A square plus B square plus C square plus 2 times AB plus BC plus CA, and this is equals to 0. But AB plus BC plus CA, we already calculated, this is equals to 1. So we can plug this value. So we will have 2 into 1. This is equals to 0. So I will have A square plus B square plus C square plus 2 is equals to 0. Or we can rewrite, that is A square plus B square plus C square is equals to minus 2. So we have the value of A square plus B square plus C square. We will use this value. Now if you remember what we have to find, we have to find A raised to the power 9 plus B raised to the power 9 plus C raised to the power 9. Now let us find the value of A raised to the power 9. So we will consider this expression again, and then we will cube both sides. So we have, in this case, let us say we have A cube, that is original expression, A plus 1, A cube plus A plus 1 is equals to 0. I want to have a power 9. So let us say Q is equals to minus A plus 1. And then we can cube both sides. So if you cube both sides, this side I will have A raised to the power 9 and this minus A plus 1 whole cube. Or we can rewrite A raised to the power 9 minus, this will be A cube plus B cube plus 3AB into A plus B, that is A plus 1 in this case. So A raised to the power 9 is equals to minus A cube plus 1 plus 3A square plus 3A. So this will be the expansion for A raised to the power 9. We can further simplify A raised to the power 9, and this is A cube plus A cube plus 1. Now 3A I can write 2A plus A. So I can write 1A here and then 2A plus 3A square. Why I am writing? Because this term is already 0. A cube plus A plus 1, that is this is already 0. So now I can plug this value. So this term becomes 0. So I will have A raised to the power 9 is equals to minus 3A square plus 2A. Similarly, I can find value of B raised to the power 9 and C raised to the power 9. So B raised to the power 9 will be minus 3B square plus 2B. C raised to the power 9 is equals to minus 3C square plus 2C. Now if I sum these three equations, so I will get the value of A raised to the power 9 b raised to the power 9 plus c raised to the power 9. So if I sum, so you can say adding these three equations. So if I add, we will have left side we will have a raised to the power 9, b raised to the power 9 and c raised to the power 9 is equals to minus, this will be 3 times a square plus b square plus c square and plus 2 times a plus b plus c. Now we know all the value. If you remember, we already calculated a square plus b square plus c square and that is minus 2. So I can plug this value. So I will have a raised to the power 9 plus b raised to the power 9 plus c raised to the power 9 is equals to minus, and this is 3 into minus 2 and plus 2 a plus b plus c. If you remember, we have calculated this value and this is here, that is a plus b plus c is equals to 0. So we can plug this, so this becomes 0, 2 multiplied by 0. So this is simply, now I can say a9 b9 plus c9 is simply equals to 3 into 2 and that is 6. So this value is 6. So now you see how we can find this value. First we have to use cubic equation and then we have to simply express a9 by the term that we have. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you enjoy, please share with your friends, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.